Hey guys, welcome to another speed build, but today is for our Let's Play. So, just to be 100% accurate here. Now, while I'm waiting for this load screen to end, I only decorated and renovated part of the house. So, I basically got the general shape that I wanted. I didn't even delete any walls. I added a few, and I moved some things around. I think I added a back porch. I got the basic shape. I added the CC furniture, so I did use some CC. I'll tag everything down below, and I'll try to point it out as we're going along. But I only did a little bit of it, and then in the screenshots you will see the finished rooms. I just didn't want this to be a super duper long video. It's already 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes long with screenshots and the outro page. So, hold on one second. Apparently. So, anyway, I will link the CC down below, and I will also point it out as I'm moving along. And also, I wanted to get this up really fast, so if the audio isn't edited perfectly and I have pauses, it's because my kids are awake and I'm trying to take care of this really fast while I know that they're playing independently and they're okay. And also, I had a heck of a time with the update yesterday. Today is the 15th, so the 14th was yesterday. Had a heck of a time with the update, and it was actually not because it kept kicking me out, although it did, but I was able to sign in pretty easily. It was actually because I had low disk space, and I couldn't access my game to get the screenshots that I needed. I had a bunch of footage, but I didn't have the screenshots of the finished home, so I couldn't. I was a little bummed. I thought I couldn't upload this. When my partner got home, we were able to figure it out. He showed me how to move around a few things I was unaware of, and access some old Origin files that I was not aware were still on my computer in the first place. So we were able to get enough space just for the update, and move around some things, but I have an appointment today with a electronics retailer that I will not use the name of because I am not sponsored. But I'm going to take it there and have their service department install some more storage space for us. So right here, I'm going to make this bigger so that I can actually see it. But we have doors and windows are by Hey Harrie. It's the organic collection. So I think it's actually the Hey Harrie and Felix Andre collab, which would be House of Harlix. I'm not 100% sure. I use some from just Harrie and some from House of Harlix, which is her combination of work with Felix Andre. So that's that. Those are the windows and doors, except the interior doors. Interior doors are just from cats and dogs. And the wall paneling is from the Charly Pancakes Lighthouse collection, along with that gold and white paneling. And now this kitchen is gorgeous. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying that the CC, the CC pieces are gorgeous. So it's the Tuds, Tuds, Tuds Shaker, SHKR kitchen collection. Look at this huge fridge. I didn't use that. It didn't fit the aesthetic we were going for here. But I just used a base game fridge on the more expensive side, but not the most expensive one. This is the Shaker collection, the Tuds cabinets and countertops. And I just think they are gorgeous. They even come with some backsplashes. These are the crown molding pieces that come with the set, and I fooled around with it for a while, so I cut it out, but that is the basic design I came up with. That sink is also gorgeous, and with Tuds you get multiple different kinds of pieces, and there's some with gold hardware, some with bronze hardware, and I believe there may be some silver hardware too, but don't quote me on it. And that sink currently has gold hardware, so I end up taking it out and replacing it, I think. And I'm looking at all the other little pieces now. I didn't cut that out because I wanted you to see that there was other options. Here I'm realizing, I don't have the right sink. That's why the faucet looks out of place. It's because that's the gold one. There's the bronze hardware that I wanted. And then I came over here after getting the basic layout of the kitchen, and I decided to use, first of all, look at this Tuds island piece. How gorgeous is that? I just didn't think that it fit what we were going for right now. It would make it a little hard to route around there. So I think I used the organic square table eventually. I was playing around with some other stuff, but that one I like. That's from Awingedllama, the boho collection, but I didn't use that. I used the organic table and the cats and dogs chairs, and then I did use Awingedllama's curtains right here, the sheer curtains. They're very pretty. That's also the boho collection, I'm pretty sure. I will link everything below just so that you know, but that, I think, is so far. We got Felix, or no, not Felix, House of Harlix, Awingedllama, and Tuds so far. Oh, and Charly Pancakes. So that's 4 so far. I think that's it. I tried not to use too many to make it, too many creators to make it, like, overwhelming. And then I was thinking about using the House of Harlix basic shower, but I decided not to. I just used my favorite base game shower tub combo with the curtain all around. Those windows, the triangular windows, are not from the pack. Obviously, the pack isn't out yet, but they are from the organic CC set. So if you like those windows that are coming in the new pack, then I definitely recommend the organic set. I believe you can have it all together or broken up into pieces. So you could get just the exterior build items like windows and doors and such, or the rest of it. That toilet is, I believe, from the basic collection from House of Harlix, and that this plant that I'm getting is also by Awingedllama. I love those plants. Those plants are so perfect. They're just perfectly boho, and there's so many different varieties that come with her set. So I really, really enjoyed that. I love going through them. I can't get enough. And then here's some towels on the wall. I kept that bathroom pretty simple. I do eventually end up getting rid of that mirror. I believe that's by Awingedllama as well. I think I just replace it with a normal base game bathroom mirror. It's either base game or Parenthood. Not 100%. Excuse me. And here I am trying to figure out the stove situation, because I never put one in there. And I knew that I wanted to use these windows from the organic set. Right now I have them in an off-white. Eventually you'll see me change it to the plain white, because I liked the way it looked a little bit more crisp that way. I didn't even change the exterior shingles. I actually liked the blue shingles. I wanted to keep it more realistic. Like, she got here and she had done some renovations. She knew what she wanted. She brought some furniture. She didn't have everything, all the furniture that she needed, but she had most of her furniture ready to go. I sized up that TV just a smidge because it was just a little too small, but the bigger one was just too big. Here's the couch from the Lighthouse collection also, and I believe I changed it to more of a pink color. I love that couch and love seat. They just look so comfy, so fluffy. And then this little accent table is also from that same collection. I put it off to the side because I didn't know where I wanted to use it. That end table is from Awingedllama. And then I add these lights by Ravasheen, and they come in a different bases and different lampshades, and you can mix and match and kind of do what you want with them. And I really like that. I did have a little bit of trouble at first with the lampshade disappearing and going into my Sims inventory. Or not the Sims inventory, but the household inventory. So I was messing around with that for a while, but I did eventually get it to work. I just had to delete the lampshade completely and get a new one of the same kind. Just pick out a new one and place it, and it worked. I think it was just a little buggy because I placed it before doing more editing with like the walls and wallpaper. This was a labor of love. It took a lot of things just kept disappearing on me, but we worked it out. These paintings are from the Lighthouse collection, and that bookshelf that I had placed is from the Organic collection. Really, really like that one. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to decorate it. So I use the same fluffy chair, comfy chair from the Lighthouse collection, and then another light from the Ravasheen. They're called Glow with the Flow. That's that collection of bases and lampshades, and they're really, really cute and very bright, actually. They give the room a good amount of light here. These the ceiling lights that I'm using, in just a second once I figure it out. That white one, the white drum, the rattan drum, that's now tan. That is by Awingedllama, and then I moved the light over to that corner of the room, and I moved the accent table over here in a white swatch. And I was messing around for a little bit with these lights. I couldn't tell which one I wanted to use. I think I just went with the base game square light. I really like that one. I think it just makes sense. It's more traditional. It looks like some of the lights I had seen when I was a child in my friends', family homes. I don't know why. It gives me a little bit of nostalgia. And then here I changed the wallpaper in this room, which I will deem her office. I used the Lighthouse collection in this orangey pink. I really like it. I don't know, would you call that salmon? Maybe it's a salmon color. Anyway, I was messing around with lights here because I couldn't figure out why the stairs were so dark. And then I moved upstairs and I realized, it's because upstairs is incredibly dark. And I also wanted to section off and make rooms. So in the hallway up here, after I checked to make sure the roof pieces wouldn't clip and look funny poking through the ceiling, because that's a big problem I have. Changing the steps, and now it looks much brighter down here because it's not so dark upstairs now that I've added some ceiling lights. So here's that office space, back to that. One big window over there, and I do believe I add some curtains. I think the curtains I use are from the organic pack, and they come in pieces along with a curtain rod that you can place independently. So I did that. Here's a spandrel in between the living room and the office space. Hold on one second, my child is calling for me. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. My child thought that he needed me, but he didn't. So, anywho, back to this. Yes, so that was the office. We added the spandrel in between the living room and the office, and then also in between the kitchen and the living room area very shortly. But I moved upstairs first to get some wallpaper on the upstairs walls, just because the bright blue was driving me crazy. I couldn't deal with it. I changed it. I think I just used base game. Yeah, no, not base game. Yes, I used some base game walls at least for the hallway. I'm not sure what kind of wallpaper I used for the 2 bedrooms, and I used the same windows. I did fool around with this other window, which is I think that's also from Organic, but it's the different option of window. I think I liked these better, and I also used those angled windows again here to make a little statement window piece, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to do here, but I just thought it looked really pretty, and how beautiful the view would be out of that window upstairs out to the water. Since she is very, very close to the beach, you can walk to the beach from the backyard. I love this property for that main reason. And then here I added some corbels on the undersides of the roof line here. Just that one roof piece, I believe. When I go inside, that window I just moved looks really funny from the inside. So don't pay too close attention to that. But from the outside, it looks great. And over here, I didn't like the way the roof was clipping with the other piece. So what I did was I made that a little tiny balcony area, and I pull it out slightly, and I put a lattice-looking ladder going up. I thought that was also a nice little space. The story I have behind our sim, by the way, is that she does graphic arts. So she has a little tablet that she draws on, and she is just a freelance. She likes to work from home. She enjoys the beach. She enjoys her independence a little bit, but maybe she's starting to think that she would like to have her own child, and she doesn't have a steady partner. She has just moved here recently, and she's just enjoying doing her own thing and having her own home and meeting the locals, and but she does think she wants to be a mother, so she doesn't know if she wants to go the science baby route or if she just wants to adopt. But either way, she purposefully made sure that this house had an area to be a second bedroom for that purpose. So that's the storyline we're going with. And that's why that room will remain empty, but it won't be empty for too long is the hope with that. And here you see my stairs disappeared. I'll address that later, but first I wanted to take care of her bedroom. I get this really floofy looking bed. It's called Wooden Bed. It's by Awingedllama, also the boho collection. It's very, very pretty. She has Awingedllama also has the cane collection, which I use a little bit of in here as well. So there's a cane bed. I think it's part of the boho collection, but I'm not 100% sure. I will double check and make sure that I know what I'm talking about. But either way, Awingedllama, love their stuff. I use the curtains from them as well, and that little basket also by them. And there's that cane dresser I was talking about. I love that rattan look. I didn't want to go fully crazy with the rattan furniture and the baskets, but I did want to use them as like accent pieces. I thought she liked the lighthouse style, the coastal style, but also a little bit of boho. So it's like a coastal boho, modern country-esque home. I can't really decide what the style is. And there's my child screaming. Ignore that. He's just yelling for me because he is enjoying his show. There's me changing all the swatches of the windows to white instead of the off-white. This end table, again, that I use downstairs, but I use this in a different swatch. That's from Awingedllama. And then repeating the lighthouse flooring upstairs. And going back here, I decide to add a little back porch, but I didn't have enough room, so we moved the house forward just a tiny bit. And then in the front, I moved the stairs over to the side because they deleted my stairs anyway. Moved the mailbox and the trash can, and eventually I do a bunch of landscaping. It'll look really, really nice, I promise. But that is almost it. So you'll see me change a couple things at the back patio, and that'll be it. And then we're going to go into screenshots and my outro. So thanks so much for stopping by, and hopefully I'll have an actual episode of our Let's Play up soon. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. I apologize again if the audio is a little off. I'm gonna rush to get this up before my appointment with that retailer whose name we shall not speak. I'm very excited to do that. Here's me messing around with the roof once again, and then we will be done with that. But yes, I'm really, really super excited, and I'm glad that the update is finally here. Hopefully the pack is not the same issue with bugs and upload time for some, and I know that mainly is from internet connection, but I think it's also the server was a little overwhelmed, which is to be expected when so many people are trying to download at the same time. But still, I really hope that everything goes smoothly from here on out for everyone, and just know we all have issues, but we should just be grateful that we have this cave in the first place. So enjoy, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!